Hello, I'm Christina Monson, and I will be doing a case study number 2, and I'm going to read it first. And it says, you are a salesperson for the Sport Shoe Corporation. At the office, there is a letter marked urgent on your desk. This letter is from the athletic director of Ball State University, and it pertains to the poor quality of basketball shoes that you sold to him. The director cited several examples of split soles and poor overall quality as his main complaints. In closing, he mentioned that since the season was nearing, he would be forced to contact your competitors if the situation would not be rectified. What actions would be appropriate for you? Okay, so I will be the from the sports corporation that sold the shoes, and John will be from Ball State University, and I have now called him into a meeting where we can discuss what can be done. Thank you so much for meeting here with me today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thank you for taking your time to be here. I know that you're very busy with this sports season coming up. How's that going?
Oh, it's going actually really good. We have a good game about two teams battling against each other in basketball.
Yeah. Basketball is surely something that we really, really love here at the corporation, and we, of course, like to produce the shoes, and we know that you are a buyer of these shoes. However, you did send that letter the other day pertaining to some defects with some shoes that we have sold you recently.
Yeah.
Okay, could I ask you to clarify what defects or what you weren't really satisfied with the product? Could you go into depth with that, please?
Well, I took the guys out to play a little game of basketball. We were practicing for the big game that's happening later on. And we took on the shoes that we got from you. They're brand new, completely. And we took them on, and they broke.
Okay, and is it after a long time of use or first try?
It was like in between.
Okay.
Like a little medium.
So it was after a period of time that the shoes were worn out then?
Yeah.
Okay. Because if they were brand new shoes, that of course would not be okay. But of course we don't want the shoes to fall apart.
No.
They're supposed to be sturdy, and you have been a customer here with us for quite a while, and your loyalty to us is of course very, very important to us. So something that we want to do is we want to hear what you would want in a shoe for your students, for your basketball players.
Well, I did have some ideas, and I would like to have a very good sturdy shoe that can last for a very long time and be used very well. But I really want this new thing about something that can cool down somebody's foot by using them. Because, you know, when you use a shoe a lot, they get sweaty feet, and it stinks.
Exactly. And I know that we send you our monthly newsletters with new updates on shoes. And you've always been very loyal to the brand that you've bought for a very long time.
Very.
But when we've sent you these new pamphlets, is that something that you've seen in the new catalog? The cooling agent, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that's not something you've bought before? And so what I want to do, I brought some shoes in with me today, and I would like to show them to you to ask of your opinion of these shoes compared to the ones that you bought. Okay.
Sure.
So I have first this one.
Ooh.
This is a very new one. Very sturdy, made in the US. It has the cooling agent, and it's very sturdy here on the bottom. It's very different from the one that you bought.
I can tell.
And then, of course, I have this other one. It's a little lighter. The sole is, of course, not as thick as this one, but it's still very good. And, of course, these are basketball shoes, or they're sports shoes in general.
Yeah.
The black one is especially used by basketball players.
Ooh.
What we want to do for Ball State University is that we want to replace the model that you got with these models that we have here. And we want you to not pay for them at all. We want to replace them because we see that the quality of the shoe didn't live up to the standard, and we want to make sure that you get what you really want. So we want to replace them. All we are asking is that you pay for the upgrade. Just a small fee from what you did, so just the price difference. Is that something that would be interesting to you?
Yes, very.
Okay. That is, of course, we're very, very sorry about what happened before, and it doesn't rectify the situation, of course, but we hope this can make up for that and keep our bond still very close together.
Will. I really love this brand as well.
That's good. That's really good to hear. We're really, really grateful to hear that. And so right before we're ending, we just want to hear, do you still want to subscribe to the monthly subscription to our magazine to get updates on new things?
Yes, I would love that.
Because we have gotten some new improvements on other things like laces and sports clothing.
Ooh.
And we would really like to actually maybe meet up another time for another meeting to discuss more of these things.
I would love that.
Thank you so much. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time, but we'll get that order right away, right?
Yeah, thank you so much.